Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen. I was on a nature walk today and I received a message that there's a message that wants to come through for you. I'm just going to relax and take a few breaths and center my energy and see who's coming through to bring us a message. Hello, everyone. This is Simon. I'm very happy to be here with you today, and I have an interesting message for you to help you in moving forward in your journey. As you know, I am the chief architect and engineer of the Lemurian Manifestation Grid, and I am here to bring you information that will help you to move forward to the time when you will be called to join together with your construction crew to begin moving the grid and reassembling it on Earth. Now, the picture that this invokes when I say moving it and reassembling it on Earth brings a very earthly physical picture. Like if you were going to take down a tower, a radio tower, and move it somewhere else and put it back together. So what we are doing is a similar function to that. But it is energetic work. So it is not physical metal bars and guy lines and poles, but it is a similar function. We will be taking the grid that is currently in the place where all love energy is stored in all that is, in the place that holds the highest amount of love energy, which is currently the place where all love energy is stored. And we will be moving it because Earth will have become the place with the highest level of love energy in all that is. You are very close to this time period. You have done incredible work raising the love energy vibration of the Earth and clearing what needs to be cleared as far as karma and learning and healing in order to clear the space that will hold this incredible amount of love energy that makes it possible for us to bring the Lemurian manifestation energy grid to Earth. So, my message for you today is about a ramping up of the energies that is currently happening. There are energies coming in that are creating small disturbances and large chaotic disturbances, disturbances of all varieties that are meant to bring energy that you will work through and clear and heal, remembering the whole while that if you turn to love during these disturbances, if you remember the existence of love energy and light, and you send love energy and light to these difficult upheaval type situations. The more you do that, the stronger the effect. The more love you throw at it, the more new love energy you will create. And this is what raises the love energy vibration of the earth. This is what you are doing. But there are energies right now that are sort of ramped up in order to cause some of you a little trouble. This could be a minor annoyance. It could be a lost electronic document, but it could be a bigger problem surfacing or challenge surfacing in your life that you need to deal with. So while processing whatever the disturbance is that arises, it is also very helpful. And the purpose of the opportunity is for you to remember that there is a job that we are doing in sending love energy to things that probably don't feel like we want to send love energy to them, to people who you don't feel like you want to send love energy to. Those are the places and the people and the situations that you need to send the most love energy to. And be gentle with yourself. You may not send love energy as your first reaction. You may react in a negative way, or an upset way, or a worried way. But it is okay. At some point, because you've listened to this message, you will remember and you will catch yourself and you will send love energy just by giving intent to do so, just by saying, I send love energy. And you will be raising the love energy level, because when we send love energy immediately after or during a disturbance, if we send love energy at times when it is a challenge to send it, there is an amplification to the love energy that is sent because of the effort that is being made. So sending love energy when you are feeling good, when you are clear and feeling peace and at a high vibration is important. It's very important, and it is a beautiful gift to the world and to yourself. But sending love energy during difficult times, sending love energy places that you have to consciously decide that's where you want to send it, that gives an amplification and a creation of new love energy. So you can play with that and remember it when these challenging energies come into your sphere, or if they do, and use the opportunity to raise the love energy on the planet, because this will help to tip the scale to make the earth the place where the Lemurian grid will exist. Soon we will start talking about training of how to use the grid. But we are not there yet. It is not time for training yet. It is time for turning up the love energy work, because that is laying the foundation for the grid. Some of you have been doing great work of following the guidance to acknowledge or insert anchor points into the earth. And we will also be doing training about how we will be connecting those anchor points to the major anchor points that are in energetic centers around Earth. Each of these little contributions that you're making of laying these anchor clusters is energetically preparing for the structure, the energetic structure that we will put in place when it is time. We know that many of you are excited and anxious to get to work on this, and you have been feeling called to Lemuria, to the Lemurian grid, to the Lemurian work. It's in your heart. And for those of you that are just starting to feel that call, we welcome you back to the group. We have known each other before. We have much work to do. Don't let those disturbance energies get you down. Use them. As soon as you remember, send love and light to the situation. Thank you. I will be back soon. Okay. Well, this relates to a message that I actually received from my Patreon group. Those of you who are in my Patreon group would have recognized that Simon was talking about what Big Birtha talked about the other day. So Simon's calling it a disturbance, and Big Birtha called it mess with it energies. And that's what she said, was that it was coming through. There were mess with it energies coming through. And it was to help us clear more karma and to help us send love energy. But she didn't relate it like Simon just did. It just comes in pieces, you know? She didn't relate it to the Lemurian grid. Like Simon is saying, you know, it's all related. It's all part of the work to get this love energy level up to where we need it to be able to start constructing the Lemurian grid. And I don't think that's something that we can be like, what's a number for it? You know, I mean, we all want to know, like, when is that happening? Let's do it. But I think it's a friend mentioned to me the other day that it's just a process, right? And we're in it. It's not a big one-day shift that all of a sudden everything's going to look different. It's this process that we're flowing through. And clearly the messages that we're getting are that it's just more and more important to be sending love energy, to be just sending light. And that takes you onto the light side or the love energy side of whatever's going on for you, right? Which we know, like Cindy's angels on the other channel have talked about, like the whole point of like why we're here, what our assignment was in this Earth experiment was to remember who we are, or to find the point of and remember what's going on the other side from a blank slate, like without knowing who we are, finding our way back to love energy and to light. And so going through all of this karma, the things that we planned on doing, on experiencing here in this life, which is how her angels and the beings of light who visited on the other channel define karma. It's stuff that you planned on doing while you're here, experiencing while you're here. So while you're going through your karma, the assignment, the reason we're here is to practice just turning to the light while going through the karma, turning back to the light, always remembering, like, yes, oh yeah, this is part of all that, and I'm going to send love energy to it. Or, oh yeah, there's a reason for all of this. Just remembering the bigger picture. That's how I take it anyway, that the whole point is. So they're telling us that things are ramping up. Like, we know that we're clearing, some of us are clearing the last dregs of karma and hopefully, coming through this process to a more advanced awakening. And so as it's ramping up, something's going on right now where they're sending us some kind of mess with it energies or disturbance energies, as Big Bertha and Simon are calling it. And they both have given us messages now to just keep sending love energy to these mess with it situations. And I got to tell you, when I channeled that other one for the Patreon group and I posted it on Patreon, and like the next day, you know how I posted some videos talking about the work thing that I've been a little cryptic about? Well, it was dormant for a really long time. Like there's a whole period of time where I haven't had to worry about it. I've just continued, carry on. They seem to have forgotten about my file. And just the day that I posted that message on Patreon about mess with it energies, I get a phone call that the whole topic is up again, like it's being decided again. So I did, like, at first, just like Simon said, at first I went into a bit of a tizzy about it, right? Like I got stressed, I got upset, I got kind of angry and had to process it. But it didn't take very long that I remembered, well, isn't this mess with it energy that Big Bertha was talking about? And I started sending love energy to the people in charge of that and the situation and places that I didn't want to send love energy to. So I just did it. Like, I do it pretty simply. It's not a big process. As soon as you give intent, as soon as you say send love energy, you're sending it. So I was almost kind of doing like, fine, send love energy, but I got a little better, a little nicer than that, and sent love energy to the situation. And it's been another week and it seems to have gone dormant again. I don't know. Nothing has moved forward. Was supposed, anyway, I don't know where it's going, but it's not as bad as it looked like when I got that first phone call the day after Big Bertha gave that message. So it maybe sending love energy to it, I don't know, made it dormant again. But what it also did is, if that was mess with it energy coming, and I've got some other things going on in my life too that just seem to be mess with it energy. The people on Patreon were talking in the chat about stuff going on with in their lives, that when they got the message from Big Bertha about messing with it, they were like, oh yeah, I'm in that. So all of us are remembering now to send love energy to it. And now Simon just explained that when you send love energy during difficult situations, that ramps up the production rate. I like that, or the production intensity. So that's pretty interesting. Doing it during a hard time is a whole other effect. So that's something to keep in mind, and to just it'll just pop into your mind, right? Like you'll be in the middle of something and just go and you might go oh yeah, I'm supposed to send love energy to this, but I don't want to. But do it anyway, right? Do it anyway. And then you can get mad again later if you need to. But I find that by doing that, it really dissipates a lot of the mad. So interesting message from Simon. And then he also said that we're going to start training soon. So that's interesting. He also talked about the anchor points. There were some questions in the comments about that, he gave a message a couple of messages ago about laying anchor points, like what I was guided to do on my walking trail. And some people were asking, in one of the Out of This World, in one of the Earth's History videos, I think it's EH7 or EH11, but sorry, I forget the numbers now. It's on the thumbnail. It's about Lemuria. The beings of light talked about these major anchor points that were around the Earth, and they talked about they revealed the place of just a few of them and said that more were coming. They were going to reveal more, which they haven't done yet. But what was asked in my comments was, what's the correlation between these points that we're supposed to be laying or acknowledging? Like he also said that sometimes you'll feel some that maybe somebody else has lain. And then what's the correlation between those points and the bigger grid? And I had that idea when that question was asked, that it's kind of like if you were to picture some big thing that needs to be anchored to the earth, it might have major anchor points and then like smaller, like, guy line kind of things. I don't know. I kind of pictured something like that. And that seems to be what he's talking about, is that there's all these different anchor points and energy points that bring it into the earth. Sometimes I just go with it. Like, I can spend a lot of time ruminating on trying to figure out what this really looks like, but I think we can't really know because it's from another realm, right? Like it's a whole other level, not based on any 3D construct that we've ever seen. So I'm excited to learn more and see what this really looks like, and just to continue with these messages. We hadn't heard from Simon for a while, so I'm glad that he popped in today to talk to us. I'm just going to take a second now to see if anybody else has any messages for us. Hello, everyone. This is Big Bertha. Colleen's right. Simon and I are both bringing messages of disturbance energies or mess with it energies that are coming in right now to help you. These situations are always to help you. And I know they don't feel like it, but when you're working through all of this, we are having a party on this side, watching you walk through all of this. We are having a celebration, not because you're having a hard time, but because we can see the energetic work that is happening as you're working through this. And we can see you carrying more love energy in your love energy body and emitting more and more and more light. And we are so proud of you and so happy for you and for the earth about what it is that you are bringing forward. So stay the course, hold the line. You are doing it. Let's all join together, and I am going to send you a stream of love energy from the place in all that is, where love energy is stored, so that you can absorb it and leave this video feeling raised up and feeling a little dose of love energy to add to your day. So let's get comfortable. Just take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with sound. Continue breathing and open the area around you and through your core, and give intent to receive the love energy that I am sending through to you. Picture a color, whatever color comes to you, and have that color of love energy streaming toward you and entering all around you into your chakras, into your core, and into your love energy body and the area around your body. Whatever color you perceive, that is the color that you need to receive right now. I feel it. I feel you drawing this love energy that I am sending your way. Thank you. Namaste.